rolling? Right. Oh, fireworks. Go again.
Lowdown, take one.
Yeah. Okay, oh yeah. Hello and welcome to the Lowdown. This, I realise, ostensibly is a Gallagher Premiership conversation, but it's Six Nations weekend too. And actually all the newspapers are dominated by Six Nations coverage, reviews and previews and all that stuff. And of course, lots of Gallagher Premiership players are involved in the Six Nations. And we're going to use that as an excuse. Topsy, let's start with Scotland, England. Compelling game, last 5 minutes, hold your breath time. What did you make of it? And you're not going to say anything nasty about Luke Cowan-Dickie, are you? Because he's one of my favourites, all right?
Mate, definitely not. It was a turning point, moment of madness. I almost thought if he did anything other than what he did.
Yeah, anything but that.
Anything but that would have been okay.
A karate kick would have been better than that.
Would have
probably.
been volley into touch, anything other than what happened. It was a big moment. And actually on Luke Cowan-Dickie, no need to apologise for the tweet. It's all good, mate, it's all good. But it does lead on to then other kind of tactical decisions. I know we spoke about Marcus Smith and...
Yeah, what's that
Well,
headline?
yeah, I mean, you've got
Wonder
Kid cut short, and like I say, we're here at the Stoop. You know, we've seen Marcus Smith time and time again this season win games for Harlequins at the death. Should he have stayed on? I think so. I think there was no need to haul him off. You know, that's sort of the game where we need to see him control it in those circumstances.
That's what he does in tight games at the end.
That's what he
does.
It's tough, where it's gritty. You know he can do the flash stuff. But that tactical side to grind a game out, that's him. It's what he's done. So I would have left him on.
Yeah, I'm with you on this one. But it was a nice day for the Exeter Chiefs boys playing for Scotland, wasn't it? Stuart Hogg in particular. He had his hair done nice and tight. His teeth were amazing. He's gone all Hollywood. I mean, unrecognisable. Looked like a China doll out there. But nice day for them, hey?
Yeah, brilliant. I mean, bragging rights for those boys as well. Huge day. I mean, first back-to-back cup, Calcutta Cups, Calcutta Cups.
That'll do it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
that'll
you
do
know
it.
what I mean. Back-to-back Calcutta Cups for a long time. So, all in all, kudos to Scotland.
Yeah, OK, now, Topsy, this is a Gallagher Premiership show, the Lowdown, OK? So just get back on track, all right?
Sorry.
Here are all of the Gallagher Premiership fixtures coming your way.
On Friday night, Gloucester take on London Irish at Kingsholm, where you've got two of the form teams in the league going head-to-head. So let's go down to Kingsholm with your commentators Nick Mullins and Ben Kay.
More!
Not quite there. Freddie Clark was just short, however, not the follow-up. Not the follow-up from Ackerman. Now it's whipped away. 12 trees and Evans and Moyle and Foley! Second try. Phipps, accelerates, goes on his own, and he's held up just short. Gloucester scrambling back, and my goodness, they needed to. Oh, and then Cracknell stretches. Has he got it down? It'll need checking.
I think he does. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Hastings held on to it beautifully. Thorley nearly there. Just the little delay from Hastings, setting up the position. Job done, Gloucester.
Well, this week's Topsy's Tape is looking at a bit of Gloucester's attack, and it's a play that's actually quite familiar to a lot of Premiership clubs. In fact, a lot of clubs up and down the country. It centres around a central ball player, normally a 12, a 13 running a support line, and options out the back. So if we look at how Gloucester did it, one of the key things to get right initially is the set piece, whether it's scrum, whether it's line out. It's crucial that you get your 9 and your 10 to deliver that ball to get you some real width on the play. The reason being, it allows your centres to lock up their two centres. 12 trees has to isolate 12, and the 13 has to do the same to his opposite man. You get that bit right, you create chaos in the defence, you create space on the outside, and you allow your players to run into that. This angle is perfect. Look, 12 trees gets to 12, 13, he just makes 13 stay square with his shoulders. If his shoulders are square, it allows that space to open up on the outside, and as Gloucester run it through, you can see that they've got the Irish defence on the back foot. They do really well to recover, but consequently, Gloucester keep that momentum in their attack, and they end up getting a penalty. So like I say, clubs up and down the country run that. You'll see it in Premiership games, week in, week out. Hey, community teams, get out there and run it as well. I know you're doing it, but there's a big difference between the good ones and the great ones.
Right, now last week we called this section the Community Rugby Try. I think we called it something like that, didn't we? But we're going to rebrand it. We're going to rebrand it the Grassroots Beaut. I mean, try saying that quickly 11 times.
Grassroots Beauts, Grassroots Beauts.
Yeah,
Easy.
okay, you're better than me, yeah.
It's a game from Bury Ladies against Upper Eden. Your commentator is Nick Mullins.
Well, it's been a fabulous match. Upper Eden missing their chance to take the lead with time as good as up. So Bury still a point ahead. Joey Edwards with a big restart. It's gone long, bouncing beyond halfway. Oh, it's into the arms of Nicole Cook. I'm not sure anyone's going to stop her. She's heading under the posts and beside the big tree. Bury's first season of League Rugby, and how about that?
Do you like that, Tops?
I like that. I like that a lot. Cook, last-minute winner. What a way to finish a game. Nice kick into space. Kick as good as its chase. Never let the rugby ball bounce. Exactly what you want. Awesome way to finish a game.
Yeah, all that stuff. My particular favourite bit was just the little dig the defender gave her at the end. Just as she was scoring, she didn't quite make it, but gave her a dig anyway. Obviously, we can't and don't condone that on this show, but we both kind of enjoyed it. Right, we're off to Sandy Park now as Exeter Chiefs, who've been ravaged, yes, by injury, also by losing loads of lads to the Six Nations, welcome Wasps, who've had horrendous injury problems, but are starting to get some key boys back.
Atkinson. It's Josh Bassett off his wing. Offloads to Cruz. Wonderful hands by Cruz, and Atkinson finds Adogwu, and Adogwu's in space! And Adogwu will score! Woodburn offloads to O'Flaherty! Simmons again to get us underway. And it's Stook again as the target. Lovely tap down, and Sam Monder offloads well. Oh, what a try! Lewis Pearson. Flaherty out the back to Hodge. And a lovely offload. It's a 2-on-1 to Woodburn. Oh, and then Ard in the corner. Jack and Ard. Woodburn. Capstick at the base. Tries to dive over. He's there! Richard Capstick with a bonus point for the Exeter Chiefs. Cruz out to Gopperth. Fekitoa with numbers out wide. Goes himself. Malachi Fekitoa. A yard short. Wasps need a score. Launchbury goes. Try!
Try that.
Oh, great. Finds Stook. Switch drive into the hands of Gaskell. And Wasps go over! Atkinson! Long ball! Adogwu! And they've done it! Paolo Adogwu started the scoring. He finishes the scoring. And Wasps will be leaving Exeter with all 5 points.
Every team has injury lists, every team gets knocked. Wasps' injury list has been horrendous this season, and they've still taken some major scalps. That game against the Chiefs this weekend, I reckon that might be the best win of all. What do you think?
I think so. I'm with you. Off the back of Saracens last weekend. I mean, and they're getting those key boys back. Robson back, Odogwu back as well. Give it that one as well when he scored. You know, Fifita's there as well. Like all the big names that were missing. Barbary back from England camp. So actually, the belief in the Wasp camp is going to go through the roof, and I would keep my eye on them for the rest of the season.
Right, we're off to Leicester, who are unbeaten at home, by the way, the Tigers, as they play Worcester Warriors.
Out the back, Burns, flat pass. Montoya acts the conduit, Salmarki, and there we go. Oh, missed pass, Burns is it. They set up the gag well. Liebenberg, Visa, Montoya is there again, loitering with intent at the back of the maul. Look at his eyes, he knows where he wants to go. Julian Montoya! Penalty try! It's creaking, it's not quite holding. Montoya, eyes on the line, short. Ball will be presented back. Over the top they go. Liebenberg, I think, is it? It is. Kelly out the back, Burns firing one out. And Alex Hurl has grasped it and is going to run 80 metres unopposed underneath the posts. Always an opportunity with such a big long pass from Freddie Burns.
8, stop, 8, 20.
Sinfield's magic written all over it. Porter, what can he do? And he finds a hole. Guy Porter. Oh, here we go. It's a one-man show. Guy Porter through the gap, finds his man, and Tommy Raphael is going to canter home.
We are off now to Bristol, to Ashton Gate, best stadium in the Premiership.
Second best now.
Second best now.
Yeah.
Behind Brentford. I knew you'd say that.
You said it.
Typical.
You said it.
Ex-Irish. I mean, I'm not ex-Irish. I think I might agree with you actually, though. Ashton Gate we love as well. Anyway, Bristol play Newcastle.
Ball comes out and a darting run here. Lovely footwork. Back inside. Should be the first try. Atwood, the target in the line out. Whiteley. Tiff Eden takes the ball again. Whiteley now playing in the 10 position. Morahan chips ahead. Nalaga goes herring after it. It sits up. He scooped it out the hands of Earl and scores. That's an advantage. Knock forward. Semirandrandra chips it along out the back of the hand from Fitzharding. Kept alive. Another backhanded pass. Vui manages to get it across to Dan Thomas. Something of a sevens feel about this. He manages to get it out wide to Morahan. Morahan, a clean pair of heels shown to Hayden Wood. And here goes Nordley Calametti. Brilliant run from the replacement scrum half, chips ahead, and that one was missed. And he scores. Dave Atwood twists his way into the 22. Bristol rumble forwards. Whiteley sees a bit of a space down the line, scampers for it, feeds back inside. And if they can score here, they will feel it gives a real springboard to get back into the game. McGuigan still in control of that ball, and they're still going forwards. He's tripped over his own player, and it's been brought down and the penalty tries awarded.
Backwards play on.
He goes backwards, so Hayden Wood can lead the charge out the back of the hand. He goes, Penny gets it across to Radwan. Radwan accelerates around the outside. Radwan back inside. Nathan Earl will score their third.
On Newcastle, just quickly, Adam Radwan, just because we're just across the road from Twickenham HQ, Eddie Jones presumably will catch up on this highlight show during the week. Topsy, Adam Radwan, just a little moment of magic to put Nathan Earl in. He's looking sharp, isn't he?
He is, and he's coming up with big moments, and it's very difficult because if you're in a team that's not winning, not playing as well, it's almost harder to really show more of yourself, but he's doing that. Nice touch for that try last week at Gloucester as well, a nice touch in that game too, so he's doing everything he can to push his case forward to get into that squad, but Newcastle need to pick things up a bit.
Already a try from the line-out drive. Moments ago, Christie wins it at the back for Saracens. Wollstonecroft again. Here comes Maitland and Morris lending their weight as well. Hughes trying to hold it up for Bath, but all the momentum is with Saracens. And all the try scoring today is with Tom Wollstonecroft. And here comes Alex Good for Sarries. Ball in two hands, sees a half gap, gets through. Ben Earl on the inside. Earl back to Alex Good, skips past the tackler, and he's over. Advantage again to Saracens. Manu Vunipola, double clutch, holds on. Van Sale, quick ball. Alex Good, lovely pass to Alex Lewington. Lewington, little in and away, and he'll score. Bath players told to let go. Ethan Lewis with another charge. Picked up from McFarland. Theo McFarland! Oh, what a try that is!
Folks, we are nearly there. It's time for the last game of the weekend, Quins against Sale. Your commentary team are Alistair Eakin, Topsy Ojo, and a really lovely man from the West Country who does an awful lot of work for charity, but just doesn't feel the need to go on about it.
Dupree and McGinty awaiting the ball's arrival. Here's Dupree, now McGinty. A little bit of width through James. Options here. Roebuck into the corner. Double pump on the pass from McGinty. Space opening up. Roebuck again. Oh, just a little show. And Roebuck's gone. And Quirk is taking it quickly. Here he goes. Bringing in Ashman. And there's try number 3. Tolani. There's the hole. There's the score. Tizard for Quins. Ross. Oh, space opening up. Lovely from McGinty. Here's Rob Dupree carving back and scoring. And that's the 4th. Yeah. Critical. They come away with something meaningful, something to build on in the final assault. Through they go. Lovely work. Tommy Allen. Faf de Klerk, oh, that's an interesting one. Rob Dupree, he likes it!
And while there's no positional change for Sale, those 5 points mean that they move to within 1 of London Irish. They'll stay in 9th. Harlequins are 4th, but they'll be looking nervously over their shoulders.
Yep, Tops, the old Six Nations period in Gallagher Premiership terms can be tough and it can be beautiful for different teams in different ways. Who do you think might be the winners and losers over the next 5 or 6 weeks?
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. I mean, you're looking at Leicester, obviously top of the table, still flying high. Wasps in particular, getting those players back at this point in the season. Bristol as well, largely unaffected. Gloucester doing really well too. So I mean, we talk a lot about the players that are going to be away. Yeah. The players that are here become so important.
Yeah, you're right. And only time will tell, Topsy, ultimately, if you know what you're talking about. Hey. Anyway, that's it from us this week. We'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us.